Welcome to another episode of the NYLTA podcast, where we talk about all things involving the New York LLC Transparency Act. My name is Tiffany Colon, and I am the COO of NYLTA.com.
And my name is Ryan DeFreitas, and I'm the Chief Executive Officer of NYLTA.com. So,
the agenda.
What do we got on the table today?
For today, I'll do it myself. I don't need any help. I'll just do it myself.
So it's I don't need NYLTA. I don't need a company. I'm going to file this myself.
Yeah, I don't need it. I can do it.
Okay. So where do we start with this? Because this can go in a couple of different ways, right? The challenge of filing on your own. There's a lot of risks,
right?
It's a new law.
But I've filed my BOIR. I know how to do this.
Right, and that's where the perception of, oh, I've done this before. This is a lot different. So right now, as the law stands, the PDF form that you're supposed to file with. Let's go ahead and grab that and put that in front of us. And then they start to look at themselves, and they're even when we saw it, we cringed.
Yeah.
I can only imagine.
Looking back on it, they've already changed it once.
And when they file this PDF form, if they were to file the PDF form, and I would hope and I would urge that if you have time to wait until the portal comes out, because the portal should be a lot easier. But the PDF form, it's a challenge. And if you put in the wrong information and submit it, and then you're like, oh my God, well, did I do something wrong? Now, what's the next steps to correct that? Who do you reach out to? Who do you contact? Is there a help number? Is there an email address? Are they going to respond to you? When are they going to respond to you? Mm-hmm. So we saw all of that before that even happened. So the challenge is that, are you prepared and willing to take the risk to do it on your own?
Well, just like in a lot of instances, you can use the example of, well, I change my oil myself. Well, I cut my own hair. Oh, you know what? Taxes, I don't really have that many taxes. I just do it myself. Or do you do your taxes yourself?
Right.
Usually you hire the professional.
Yeah.
In every aspect, when you want something done right and you're not sure, you trust the professionals.
Yeah. And listen, at the end of the day, whether you file with us or you do this through your attorney or you do this through another organization, there's other organizations out there. You know, this is something that you should consider as a New Yorker business owner. You know, you may want to avoid doing this yourself, just because it's new, it's confusing, and there's a lot of challenges and there's a lot of ambiguity where there's not enough clarity. So you want to give this to a professional, whether it be NYLTA.com or it be company A or actually company B, C, or D, right? Or your lawyer or CPA. So with these individuals, and I urge them to really, if you're going to do this yourself,
educate yourself.
Educate yourself. Absolutely. Educate yourself. Find out what certain meanings are. Does this affect anybody else in your company? Because if it's not filed,
right? Because what are the risks?
Right. What if you didn't have this person listed? Can that person get in trouble when you're the owner of the company? You're the signator, so to say. You're the leader. You're the hierarchy, and now this person could be in trouble because you didn't know that you were supposed to list them as a beneficial. So tread carefully. That's the biggest thing that I could say is tread carefully if you decide to file this on your own.
Because as far as risks go, for not including the correct beneficial owner, missing person, wrong information, it's a snowball effect of you could face delinquencies, fees, have your LLC be looked at as someone who cannot do business right now.
Right,
and you have to put your business on pause until that is fixed.
And it's, again, well, I could just do this myself. Sure.
Did you do it right?
Did you cut your hair yourself?
I mean,
Probably not. Right. Well, for men, I'm not going to try to fade my hair up. Right. I'm not going to, and especially cars. Maybe cars 20 years ago, you could do your oil change. Now you need special tools, look like they were made in outer space.
Sometimes a key to get into your wheels.
It's the whole thing is, you have professionals. We all pay for so many different services. And listen, there's professional services. Obviously, we're one of those professional services.
It also goes back to time. Time is money.
Right.
You're a business owner.
Right. I was just going to say that.
You should be spending your time on what you do best, and that is running your company.
Yeah.
That is running your business. That is maybe trying to have a family, business, life balance.
Let's put this into perspective. Okay, I'm home. I got to file my NYLTA. Right? Kids are running around, wife, cooking dinner. You're in front of a computer, and you got to fill this stuff out. How long do you think it's going to take? Well, number one,
you
got to
have
sit
all your
there.
information?
Right, so let's print it out now. What does this mean? What is this? Oh my God. And then you're like, okay, I'm going to come back to it. And then this is
what
time
if
and
you forget
resources.
to do it if you decide to come back to
Right.
it?
Well, you want to play with your daughter, your son, and now you got to worry about this. And now you're giving yourself even more stress because you thought you could do it yourself. Now you're trying to chat GBT it. And then chat GBT it's never always correct. Believe me, I made mistakes with chat GBT. And I know we've made mistakes with chat GBT.
Sure.
Especially some of the recipes that she cooked. Maybe there was a little bit too much of this. And anyway.
Those were good recipes.
They were. It was just the user that put too much of.
I digress.
Okay. So, but this is the reality of people that want to file. So and listen, we've heard horror stories, not with NYLTA, but with compliance as a whole with friends, family, something that they filed incorrectly. Listen, I'm a pretty smart guy. But sometimes I miss a lot of things. And when we miss something that's important, especially when it's like related to our bank account and I misfiled something and then we get hit with a late penalty because I accidentally went when I could just had our banker take care of it or this person take care of it. And listen, even a guy like me and, I have an ego. All right, I'll do it myself. But once the pain is good enough, you're going to say, I know the mistake that can lead to, right?
Yeah.
And you've been witness to that.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, we at this point in our business life
right.
and our
career,
entrepreneurship career, we are at that point where we are able to put our ego aside and say our time is invaluable.
Oh, 100%.
It has so much value.
Yeah.
And so to be able to say, let the professional handle this.
Yeah.
You can't put a price on that.
No. And so that people understand, we're very, very involved with our company. We're not just a face and, hey, let's come out with this podcast and do this and do that. We are in our daily operations. We are extremely involved with a lot of our executive staff, our middle staff,
our departments. We're family owned, minority owned,
and so we're at the ground level. We're at the mid level, and we're just not sitting at some top level. Just you should do this, and we're moving puppets around. No. We are involved in every aspect of this, and we created a
platform.
Not only that, but we created. Internally, we created such a beautiful relationship with everyone that's a part of our team in making sure that they understand how powerful their work is, right? We're a community, our community inside. Sometimes I'm lost for words. Our community, because I'm so passionate. I'm like, what's the word I'm looking for? But our community and what we've created with NYLTA, and I think every person that's involved in this structure of our business and how our business is presented, from marketing to R&D to our email specialists, our scheduling department. I mean, the list goes on, and we're so grateful and blessed that everybody's aligned with what we do. And that's the biggest part of NYLTA.
Everyone's aligned on the bigger picture, and that is to make sure that New York business owners and people that do business in New York have someone in their corner, have the professionals that have their back.
So I know I went off on a tangent there, but if you're going to file this yourself, make sure you have the resources, make sure you have the education. And make sure you're not doing this. You're not in a loud place, and you're trying to do this on a whim. You need to sit down and really focus on that. And with that said, if you guys love our content, I want you to go ahead and click the link below. Subscribe. We've got a lot more. We've got a bunch of more. We've got more podcasts coming in the future about different topics. And also, you can go to NYLTA.com.
Right, where are the resources?
Right, NYLTA.com, our resource. We have a plethora of resources on there. And guess what? A lot of our information, everything on the website is from the information blogs is all free. To do your compliance review to see if you're in compliance, it's all free.
How can they reach us?
Not only by NYLTA.com, but they can also go to our contact page. You can reach out to us on Meta. You can reach out to us right here. Click the link below, right there. Right, boop, 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 boop. And I would want to thank you, and we want to thank you for joining us on another podcast of NYLTA.com, where we make
compliance made simple.
There you go.